But yeah, let's get into Soul chewing that motherfucker up. I said, and get him, and
I
get him,
know.
and
And
get him. Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Love Island USA, Season 8, Episode 13. It is 5 a.m. for me, y'all. I'm tired, but I'm her. Okay? And let me just say this, I'm over this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the description box and get your Love Island t-shirt. We have t-shirts that say watching Love Island like it's my full-time job. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. And before we get into this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and be in the comments. Like, we a teeny bit behind on comments, but we catching up. Once again, this week's sponsor is Detroit's Future is Female. It's a Detroit-born lifestyle brand created to celebrate women, girls, and the power of community. While they're rooted in Detroit, their message is universal. Women everywhere deserve to feel seen, empowered, stylish, and supported. They create statement apparel and accessories that spark confidence, connection, and conversation. If you believe in women taking up space, leading boldly, and supporting each other, they have something for you. Check the show notes and use code BGTTV10 for a discount on their fan favorite Boss Babe shirt. Now, let's get into this episode. Child, I feel like a morning anchor, a news anchor, reading the news early. Okay, got a report from the streets. But yeah, this so early. This still feel unnatural to be talking about it this early. I missed talking about it yesterday, but yeah, it was an interesting episode. It pissed you off, you said.
It did. This episode, I think, did it in for me. I walked away from this episode, and it's so funny because somebody in the comments was like, "You're gonna change your mind again at Casa." My mind has been changed again, and I have no clients this
Really?
season.
What pissed you off? What was it that pissed you off? I mean,
all of it. Everybody is annoying me. Every single person in there is annoying me at this point. Like
it's pre-coffee.
This season is just—it's terrible. Like they need Ace. To be quite honest, they need like time. This was so predictable, and the just overarching like kicking off of Soul and Sincere doing it. That was the most like the wackest thing ever, and it made me not like any of the guys because it's like they just had this back and forth. He just led her on, and letting this man stand up to deliver this news, not cool. Not cool. Even I mean, I would have made him do it too. I thought the choice was stupid. But to make Sincere do it, I thought was even worse, to be honest.
I mean, I would have made him do it too. It's like, bro, because he the one first brought up her name. Like, you gonna do it, just stand by because, like, you the one that's sitting out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have made him do it too, personally. Because it's like, man up. If you're gonna say it to her face. You out here been lying, been two-faced. Now you have to sit here and give her the bad news. Like, give it to her. Because don't hide around here, act like you weren't the first person to mention the name. You gotta stand up and be a man. Say it to her face. But that was whack. I will say this, like, people was in the comments last time. Y'all was talking about how Soul and Caleb how he was wrong and nobody was feeling Melanie and Sincere. I'm gonna tell you that I know a good love story rebirth when I see one. I've watched plenty of rom-coms. I was like, they setting up something. Granted, can they win? I don't know. We did go a little jump on the deep end with the can they win. However, it was giving romance, and so people voted.
For sure. Melanie and Sincere for sure feel like the only people who have like real, like a lot of good chemistry. I give it to Kata and Zach too, but Zach is like whack. A weird. He's weird to me. So, like Melanie and Sincere for like mutual chemistry and like seeming like liking each other. I'm gonna have to give it to him for that.
Yeah, they just toxic as hell.
Yeah,
that's just it. It's just like like they really, really like each other and they're really into each other. It's just toxic, and it's like and so it had to be hell.
Two things can be true.
Yeah.
It's like two things can be true. It's like, yes, this is the love story of the season, clearly, and that's what they are editing it to be. I mean, they are. You know what I'm saying?
No. It sounds so horrible, though. But yeah, no, it's facts. It's like they have. I think if we end up at the end, especially if we end up with these couples, unless it's like if Trinity goes, like I think Trinity could get it. You know what I'm saying? She could take the cake with these couples. Like if these 4 original couples stay at the end, Trinity could take it. Do you usually have 3 at the end or 4?
4, I think.
4, okay.
Maybe it's 3.
Trinity.
It's 3.
Okay. If the original 4 make it to the end, let's pluck Trinity out. If it's 3, right? Sincere and them could win against Casey and Anaya with they no chemistry ass. Like they could win. Real. I mean, look at me jumping into the deep end again.
The thing is, though, the thing is, in Love Island history, who wins is whoever the fan favorite girl is. And so that's where, especially like over the last couple of seasons, that has kind of been what it's shifted to. And so that's where I think Melanie and Sincere don't win. Because it's like, no matter how much, cool, y'all like each other. Let's see how long it takes before y'all burn and crash in the real world once attention and all that stuff is thrown right in their faces. But so I believe they might end it together, but I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like it's probably gonna be the girl that everybody likes by the end that's gonna win. And unfortunately, I will say, I don't know. Like, I was kind of with the people because when I got up the next morning, everybody's like, we're voting for Sol and Caleb, Sol and Caleb, Sol and Caleb, Sol and Caleb. I'm kind of starting thinking like, was it rigged? Because I saw nothing but we voted for Sol and Caleb. No. So I'm not really understanding how Sol and Caleb didn't even make it to the safest couples. Unless they were going to be the next safest couple and they ended up doing the whole 3 thing instead of the bottom 2.
I mean, I saw some people being like, I am not doing sympathy votes. Like, get out of my face, right? And I also wonder, like, as a Black woman, I wouldn't have voted for I would have stuck my votes on the Black women. I'm sorry, like, we one band, one sound sometimes. Like, if we got our people, we gonna ride for our people, right? And so whoever was on the Black Girl Hearts, Trinity, Anaya, they cemented themselves as originals, right? And so I don't think that people were going to throw, like Black women at least, were gonna throw a vote away to them to try to save them. They gonna be like, I'm gonna get my people. So I think that that's how Trinity and Naya's votes were in place, because I don't think the soul shifters were, I mean, I do think some of them were Black women. I'm not trying to say all, but I think the most Black women voted for the originals that they were going to vote for. And then I think maybe that's what happened with the Kenzie vote. Maybe the Kenzie, I don't know. Cause
Kenzie, that one was, you was off on that one. Cause when I got online, I was wondering too, when you had said it, that you had saw where a whole bunch of people were writing for Kenzie and Corbin. I hadn't seen that on my timeline, but I was like, you looked for the thread. So I was like, maybe they out there talking about it, because I had not seen though.
I see it too much. I see people and they'll be like, oh, because when I do the threads in the morning, I'll be like, okay, I see people, mostly like white women, and they'll be like, oh, they're so cute. Y'all can't deny this chemistry, blah, 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 blah. Even there was like a girl in our comments, and she was just like, the pancake was cute. The pancake was cute. The pancake was cute. The pancake was cute. Like she was running to everybody's comments.
Pancakes.
I know, I was like, I can't. But it's, shout out to you, homegirl. You can stay, you can comment or whatever, but we disagree. Like the pancake was not cute.
The pancake was not it.
It's like you have a segment of them, and so sometimes I know there can sometimes not be the vocal support, but like there's silent votes, But I have no clue.
I don't think her segment though would have even carried compared to the likability that the rest of the ladies have.
I know, but I guess like it's the Taylor Swift factor for me. White women as a group. It's like there's a lot of them. Even like with voting and elections, you're like, this is the silent voting that went a way that you didn't think that the public opinion was going to go. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it can be that factor. Taylor Swift is very popular outwardly, right? So I'm not trying to say like they're a silent vote for her. I'm just trying to say that I think for a lot of Black women who are Beyonce fans, like how that came through and she just surpassed Beyonce in terms of records, in terms of, just like pales in comparison. I think that's the side. That's what I'm speaking of. It's like white women.
I get it. It's like, how did Iris get into the finale last season?
Yeah, yes. Thank you. My words are not here. Okay, it's early in the morning.
I don't think Kenzie though is likable enough to.
Who's going?
Yeah, I don't think she's likable enough to get that. It is kind of saying like you stand for some of her behaviors by voting for her, and her behaviors have just not been very.
But even her,
she's not likable. Huh?
But I'm saying like Huda, even Huda, like you know what I'm saying, like she had
Yes,
that,
I
but she had the young
understand.
white girl.
Yeah, yeah. That I don't know. I don't think they go
I
into the
I
same
wasn't so sure,
category.
but look,
Yeah,
okay, I could be wrong. Okay,
yeah. Yes,
I could
take
be
it,
wrong.
girl. Take it. You was definitely wrong about that.
But I was kind of glad to see her in that bottom. You know, oh, her face. It was
Oh
eating
yeah, she
her
was
up.
pissed. Okay, I said, and that's on. I don't know everything. That 2020 vision talk she had, everything. I'm like, girl, you right where you belong. You
I
thought you were so smart. You thought you had it,
right.
sister girl,
And
and you right
Corbin.
there at the bottom.
Corbin's face was looking a little like, oh damn, I miscalculated or something, because he was not. He was
Mhm.
looking very somber, you know, very
Mhm.
like serious, standing there like,
And,
like he ain't
and
cracked
Corbin
no
has been
nothing.
drunk off power. Okay,
Oh,
because we keep forgetting these last couple of recouplings, he's had the ability to choose. He didn't
yeah.
know. He forgot about that American perception, the
Yeah,
American
yeah.
perception.
I
So
wonder if he's gonna do the
I'm
switch
glad
up
this
on
was
her. I would love to
whiplash.
see it. I hate that that's I'm choosing chaos, but I would love to see the switch up of him on her. Like, you know, I
Oh
would
yeah, now that
love
you see,
it.
this isn't likable. This is now that is the one thing that some of this might do, in terms of where he go, where she go, how she decides to
Yeah,
move around the villa. Um, but
I'm
yeah,
so yeah.
it would have been. I need to see the results, one, and two. I need them to stop saying in no particular order.
I
Give us the
know.
order and give them the order.
Yeah, yeah,
Give
yeah,
us
yeah,
the order
yeah.
and give them the order.
Yeah, we say that every season. Like,
Yeah,
oh, look
like
at
give
me. I'm
us
talking
the
about every
order.
season. This is my second.
No, but people do like we want to know the
Yeah.
order. Give us the order because I really don't believe it. Now I know they can rig the votes regardless, but the amount of people that I saw saying
Saying so.
Soul and Caleb, I was surprised that they were at least not safe, especially
But
above Zach and Kata, because there
no,
has been recently a lot of talk against
about
Zach.
Zach.
So
Yeah.
I was confused, but I think again because people vote for the women that they like,
Mm-hmm.
Kata pushed them
Kata,
votes on
yeah.
through for them for
Yeah, I was like,
sure.
Kata, you a real one, because I thought y'all was gonna be in the bottom. Like I thought,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I think
But yeah,
Trinity, I think Anaya and Casey, I think they probably had the overwhelming like black
yeah.
vote
I
from
was like when
men
she was like
and
no,
women.
yeah, when she was like no particular order, I was like, bitch, you noticed the order. Do you notice the
Please,
order?
please,
Okay.
please, please. And when she said, I said, you hate when I said this, but I said all the colors safe, okay?
Oh my god. Oh my god. But I will say this. I was like Trinity, and then it was like Trinity. I was
You
like,
know,
oh, okay. I was like Anaya,
right?
and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, who I wanted after? I wanted Soul. I wasn't rooting for Kata because I
Yeah,
wanted to go to bottom. I was
I
like
wanted
Soul because
Soul up
I
there
just really
too.
thought y'all was making me believe that the Soul and Kayla was about to be up on the top. Okay,
Uh huh.
I was
I just knew it. I just knew it. I was like, oh, they
yeah.
saving her for last, and then I was like, oh,
I
Kamaria is
know.
getting what she wanted, the bottom three couples. Oh,
And I
because you
was
did call
not
that one.
clear about this Melanie Sincere vote. I knew I saw something, but y'all had convinced me. See, that's why I'm like, you got to just stay with you, wrong or right, just stay with how you feel, because I knew there was something about the way that I felt about them. I said in the episode, I was like, Melanie might be a client again. I was like, first of all, she ain't never been a client. After I got off that recording, I was like, she
Oh.
ain't never been a client, and no, she ain't gonna be a client again. You got swept into the love story for a second, you
Right.
know? And so I'm like, that
Yeah.
happened to other people. It didn't just happen to me, you know? Now we're sober again, but they still calm. They're fine. Let's talk about how Soul ate his ass
Well,
up, though.
wait, hold on. But
Oh,
I do want to say Melanie and Sincere, they got their vote because people want chaos in like there's a little bit of chaos that I think America still votes for, and we want
true,
to see them
true,
in Casa Amor. So I wasn't
true.
necessarily sure if they were going to be all the way at the bottom, but I just again thought Soul and Caleb were going to be up there just from what everybody said. But yeah, let's get into Soul chewing that motherfucker up.
Yeah, and I was so proud of her. I was like, this
Yes,
is how you handle
a
conversation.
dog.
I was like, shoot, I got a little conversation coming up. Let me take some notes, okay?
Correct, correct. I said yeah. Every
Let
every
me
single
take some
time she said
notes.
the f bomb, I said and get him, and
I
get him,
know.
and
And
get him.
Sincere asked someone something like, I'm the only bad guy. Yes, you the only
Yes, you
bad
are.
guy.
I
Yes,
love that
just
she
eat this.
immediately was like, "Tell me what I done. Tell me what I
I
did."
know.
Because
You ain't no
what you trying to
angel.
bring into the conversation
Yes.
over here, buddy? We're talking about you and I, and you've been
Yes.
lying to me. That's all we need to be
Yeah,
discussing. Yeah,
yeah.
no, she handled that.
Gaslighter. He just ain't had no
Yeah, no,
room to
for
gaslight.
real. Yes, and when he did that, I was like, oh, you can't even take the heat. And I really, really feel like the fall of men is really on their lack of accountability.
The
Like,
fall.
be, yes,
I got
yes,
some thoughts on that, but
yes,
it's on the lack
yes.
of growth. They don't want to grow. They don't want
You got to be held accountable to get to the
to
line to
grow.
grow. You
That's
you
true.
got to be able to see yourself
Maybe one
fully.
and the
You
same.
got to take
Yeah.
accountability for your bullshit so that you can step up and move into that
Okay.
space of uncomfortability. And they don't.
Okay. Okay.
I'm like, damn, sincere. Like this actually is crazy that after you two-time this girl, you literally
Mhm.
before y'all did the letters, you was just telling her, I want to be here with you. I'm enjoying this
Yeah.
here with you.
Yeah.
I see myself walking out this villa with you. You was giving her what she said, a pile of shit. You was pissing on my leg and calling it motherfucking rape.
Yeah. No, so ate in that and she didn't let her and I loved how she started first. Cause at first I was about to be like, how this gonna go? And then she just jumped out the gate and was like,
Yes.
yeah, no, you lied to me. You could have told me. She said it so clearly what was the issue. Sometimes people can get wrapped up in their emotions when they're having these arguments or conversations and just be like, and this do I and it's all tears and it's not clear. No, she was like, you lied to me. You could have what you could have done. Okay? The behavior you could have done was tell me that you were feeling that girl a little bit more, and then I would have been able to guard my heart. But you want your cake and eat it too. They want their cake and eat it too. She could have literally been like, all right, this may not be such a safe bet, because she out here telling something, you're honest, he makes me feel so calm. It's like you set that girl up, you know.
She sat there and wrote that poem for your ass.
I know, but yeah.
Yeah, and even when they were talking, the fact that he was like, I didn't want to lose out on our chemistry. It's like, it's one of them like eye twitch
I
moments. Like,
know.
what are you saying here? What are
Yeah.
you saying? Like, you didn't want
So
to have to make this decision, blah blah blah. At some point, you was gonna have to make this decision. So just stand in it and say like,
yeah.
I did you wrong. I should have been more transparent and leave it at that.
Mhm.
And I felt like all of his, no, you're right, you're right. Nothing you're saying is it's one of them like, I want you to shut up now. So I'm gonna just
Mm.
say I'm right. I'm right. I don't know if he necessarily really felt like he was
Yeah,
right.
cause
And
sorry.
he not. I can tell him like you're not used to a woman laying in on your ass
Yes.
enough.
Because when he was telling the guys the story, the way he set it up, he said something like, she came at me like, well, you this, you that, you did. And I'm like, as she should. You saying it like she came at you the wrong way. Like, as she should. And
Yeah.
I'm not even talking when he was
Wasn't
telling it
nothing
to Melanie. I'm
foul
talking when he
about
was telling
it.
it to the guys. But
Yeah.
they didn't finish the end of the story. It feels like he had a butt coming and they cut out the rest of the story. He's a child. He need to grow up. Hopefully he watches this back, actually watches the show. Because sometimes people don't watch the
Yeah.
show they on. They just ride off the fame wave. He need to watch it
He don't have
because
to. I mean, he can watch it back, but he also too will see the public opinion
the
and see
clips,
that
yeah, yeah, no facts,
ain't nobody
facts.
rocking with you, bro. Like
Yeah.
you might be safe for tonight,
Yeah,
but
yeah, and
that's it.
especially if he don't stop lying, they can't win if he ain't lying. I mean, I said that in the first episode though. I said if he don't stop lying, they'll never vote for them, even if like everybody else is whack. But anything
Yeah.
else on them?
Well, I do want to talk about some of the side conversations that happened after one being Soul talking to Jen, and Jen had
Jen.
mentioned like, she called out the obvious behavior. Last episode I said she'd be coming with that wisdom, but it was something about this that I was like, but you fake though, you fake because when you
Jen.
was sitting up there with Kenzie, you
Mm-hmm.
was allowing Kenzie to talk shit on Melanie as if Melanie was getting in the way of her connection with Corbin. And now you over here talking about something. I feel bad for Melanie because Sincere is a liar. Pick a side, Jen.
I
I need Jen to pick a side. I
I
need
didn't.
Jen because when you with them, yeah. And when you over
I
here with
didn't.
us, like which one is it, Carl? I need you to pick a lane. Pick a lane and stick to it, please.
Yeah, no,
And that's
I
all I'm gonna
didn't.
say on that.
Yeah, I did. I didn't. I didn't take what anything in our conversations with Kenzie and them as like anti Melanie. But also at the same time, I think that what she said to Soul was anti Melanie. Like, it's basically, she called her a clown, basically. Like, he lied to you, he lied to her, she lied to, now he's back with you. Like, he's gonna lie to you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, she basically calling her stupid, you know? So I
She
don't think
calling out the
she's
obvious.
giving.
I didn't take that as her calling her stupid because she said
Mhm.
like I feel bad because I think it was more so like stating the obvious like of behaviors and it's like okay like what did we expect here kind of thing. I mean she could have been calling her stupid, but
I mean,
I ain't
I,
gonna
I
die
don't
on
think
that
she was
hill.
trying to be mean about it. It's just the facts. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not trying to say it's the facts that she's stupid. It's just the facts that this happened, girl, and this is what you did with that information, Melanie. So,
yeah. No, I'm mainly there's that, but also too like in that conversation with Melanie, I remember thinking like what does Melanie have to do with Corbin and Kenzie? You know what I'm saying? And you and her going back and forth between Corbin and Caleb because it was Jenna, if I can recall correctly, who said Melanie's kind of making it hard for everybody. So that's where I was kind of like, like what
oh,
she mean
okay,
by
I
that?
got you.
So
I don't remember that.
yeah, the other side conversation though was well, it wasn't really a side conversation, but when Melanie talked to Sincere after the conversation, at first she was like, "Well, I kind of get her though," and I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Yes, Melanie,
yeah,
thank you." But then
yeah.
she said, "Oh, you just wanted to like fully explore that option." I'm like, "You gave him an out. You don't give no
Mhm,
man like that an out because you're." Letting him know there's always an out. You've already told him there was an out by returning to his ass. And
mhm,
so now he know he can lie and then come up with some type of excuse that just somehow logically fits and just keep it pushing like he's used
mhm.
to.
I mean,
She should, I didn't
he,
like that she gave him an out in that conversation.
yeah. I mean, look, lots of things wrong with her behavior. But I do wonder if Soul will be in Casa. They now Ariana did say your time at Love Island has ended or something like that. Like she said, you are dumped from Love Island or something. She said, hold up, she said Love Island. Is Casa considered like? Do they consider like this is
Yeah,
Love
no, girl,
Island
they dumped. They
Casa?
gone. Yeah, they gone. They ain't coming back. That just be our wishes. Like we wanted Sean to be able to come back and explore Anaya. But
Mhm.
yeah, no. Mm-mm.
I mean,
She's gone.
that's what she said. Like I said, she did say that she was gone. I just do wonder because we're so close to Casa. That because that was my fear if they voted off one like Kenzie and not Corbin.
But who
My
would she
thought was
explore? It would be the same guy. They're not
KC,
gonna come
K
back with her.
motherfucking C. That man was
No,
trying to.
Casey, and this is why everybody's off the client list because Casey stood in that conversation and said, "Yeah, I would explore Soul," and I'm sitting here applauding, like, "Yes, explore. Let's see what happens." Like, and that'll
But then
be
he ain't stand
a
on
chip
business.
to make sure Soul stays.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenzie goes because they had great points as to why Kenzie should walk up out of here. She's
Mm-hmm.
explored and ping pong through all the men and the bombshells that then came up in this villa, and just wants attention. I was like, yes, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. And then Soul ends up going. So what happened, Casey,
Mm-hmm.
in that conversation? What happened? I was like, is this the non risk taker showing back up? Because why he didn't fight hard enough for Soul to stay if that was something he wanted to explore. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like that at all about us. I was like, boo, everybody is in a doghouse today for
Mm-hmm.
me, literally except for Trinity because Trinity did not want Gabe to stay. And she stood
Mm-hmm.
on her opinion about that.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get to
I'm
that
glad
later.
Gabe is
But
gone though.
yeah, me too, for
Do we
sure,
want to
for
shift
sure.
into that? Like that was the perfect little precision move right there because Gabe getting iced out while Jen gets to say, because I like Jen. I like Jen, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and now Jen and Caleb can potentially explore each other if that becomes a thing. We'll see, who knows.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is like y'all are gonna go into Casa more and it's not gonna be no exploring for real for real. But Gabe was the perfect person to go home. I thought they brought up good points. Like it is what it is. And just talking about Gabe and Jen, I'm like well, she was like, we have a lot of things in common, and he was like, what, like personality, because he's looking for the things too, and I'm like, no, sexually,
Yeah,
y'all
no.
just freaky deaky, like,
Yeah.
I like the way he touched me. The same thing with Kenzie. I'm like, y'all could tell this is y'all first time being touched and feeling like a woman. You know, so some I
Well,
understand because
Jen doesn't give me that. Jen gives me, I'm here for a good time. Let's roll, baby. Like she, like
yeah,
Kenzie gives
maybe.
me green. Jen gives me like, I know what I'm doing. I'm enjoying myself. Next, like that's what Jen gives me. Like even Jen, like I wrote down, I was like, Jen just be in there comfortable in her, because she got a regular girl body. She ain't got like the flattest tummy. And I'm like, there you go, girl. She's like, I'm just here. I'm just a girl here on TV in my regular body. And like she's very, I like a woman who's very confident in their own skin and not trying to be, because she's one of the like thicker girls there, you know what I mean, like by entertainment industry standards.
Yeah, I mean, even in
And
there, I mean, it's just Anaya and her, to be quite honest.
said,
Everybody else
yeah, but
is
Anaya's
pretty
like
small.
a little bit more fit. Anaya
Yeah,
is
that's
like a little
true.
bit more fit. Like Jen, she has a little bit of a tummy, and so I'm like, I like that she's just like, yeah, I'm just here, I'm just whatever. She's not like trying to be. She doesn't feel.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem self conscious about it.
Yeah, but yeah, they went from I don't know what they was doing that first night to the second night. She going down. I'm like, Lord, well, Becky with the good hair was giving up Becky.
she, she makes him
Gabe
seem a
Gabe
little
got
bit
him some on his
more
way up.
likable. I like him more with Jen than I did with Bea. I don't know why. I think that with Jen, there's more mutual, like, I'm fucking with you fucking with me, even if it's on just some sex shit. But
Yeah.
with Bea, it felt like you're losing yourself, girl, and he's not here for you. And it gave me ick. I didn't like it. So
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I felt like when the next thing came in, he would have got bored with Jen and moved right on, and we would have been, because at
mm-hmm.
first we thought he really liked Bea. So, I, well,
Mm-hmm.
not liked, but was
Mm-hmm.
very attracted, had a lot of sexual energy with her. So, I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's just the novelty of it all. I think it
Really?
just would have
Yeah,
been
he had that Eddie
what it
Murphy
was.
leather on though tonight or last night.
Yeah, so that's the boots. Do we want to go into some of the other couples, Casey and Anaya? I don't know what I guess it was after their love letter thing. I can't remember at what point in the episode, but they were like giving this is before they went to bed though. So yeah, after the
Yeah.
love letters, they were giving each other like these peck kisses, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is why nobody can believe in y'all, like because
Yeah.
it gives like like here like there's no interest or attraction. I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand. I'm like, is it KC? He's not like romantic enough with it. Is it Anaya saying she don't want it, or is it simply just a lack of sexual attraction and sexual chemistry?
I think it's Anaya.
Because
End of
yeah, but
story.
then they made
Next.
out in the bed at night, so I was
Yeah,
like,
no, I was like, this
what
the
is
first
yeah.
time.
Right, right,
Was it the
right. So
first
I'm like,
time? I
what's
was like,
happening? What's happening here? Is it a slow burn? I don't know.
I
But
mean,
they
she.
did point out what. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say she definitely gives slow burn, but also it's like, is that all it is, girl? It's still a mystery,
Yeah, it
It's
is
still a
still a
mystery.
mystery. But like I said, I'm off of KC after his explore Soul, and then Soul is not here. I didn't like that.
But yeah, I think
Um,
he was ready to. He was trying to tee up the exploration for Soul. Not even in that
yeah, in that
conversation, but like when he was
conversation,
talking with, was it Bryce and him were
Bryson,
talking. He was like, so like what? So
what do
what you
you? What
want?
is it that you want?
She's like, God, I want to feel wanted. What you think I
Right,
want?
right.
Like,
And he talking about something. What you think we can do to make you feel a little bit more like Casey? It's explore. It's explore. The one thing that
you
you're
pull up for
afraid
a
to
chat.
do, the one thing that you can't grab your kahunas and do is explore. Bruh.
Yeah.
Please don't ask that girl a stupid question like that. You know
That
exactly what it's and this said he didn't give her a fair shot, and I don't feel bad about that. But also, you gave her the short end of the stick and you regret it. Which one is it, KC? Which one is it, my brother?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, he's going to be somebody who's going to explore in Casa. I think it's the watchful eye of a night. He cares too much about feelings to do what he wants to do, sort of. And so Casa, he going to be exploring, just straight up. You
Yeah,
said that the guys locked down, they ain't locked down. Zach going to be exploring too. You know what I'm saying? He over here
yeah.
looking at Soul that, look. I think that, I think Casa's going to be a good time for everybody. But anyway,
Now
speaking.
I will also say on that note, just going back to the girls speaking and when they were deliberating, Anaya had gave Gabe her props for doing what you're supposed to do on Love Island, and I was like,
Mm-hmm,
Anaya, you can't give nobody no props for exploring and doing the things because when
mm-hmm.
it was your man on the line to try and do it,
I know.
you was throwing a hissy fit. So let's not talk about what live Love Island is about,
Yeah.
baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Uh,
I was like, girl, now come on, come on.
yeah. Yeah. The last two couples we have not talked about are Zach and Kata, and then Bryce and Trinity. But you know they got their little Zach and Bryce shit, so we got to talk about them all together. Because I'm like, what the fuck is? Why he the only one getting stretched out though? Like that's what I want to know. Okay.
And why he getting stretched out without thinking about the fact that you a physical therapist? I'm like, oh, you're because that's what I thought it was
He was
at
like,
first. He was like, oh, this is what
you
you
do
do.
this.
You're not just touching me. This is what you do. Oh, I thought it was getting a little massage, a little touching, a little rubbing, and you out here just actually just stretching me because this is what you do. And then he talking about
Yeah.
his flexibility, Bryce. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, quite honestly, I really don't. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. I'm like, it's interesting though. It's interesting. White guys
At this
are
point, free
interesting
Kata and
sometimes.
free Trinity right now. Free them.
Like sometimes I can't tell what's what because like I will say that they're interesting in ways that it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gay, like you know what I'm saying, or that they're bi. It's just interesting that the experiences they've had. I think that they view things very differently, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anything on Zach and Kata or Trinity and Bryce proper besides what we've
I
already
mean,
mentioned?
yeah, that conversation they had when he talking about some I want to spend our home life. I mean, we spend our whole life talking, and so I want someone to talk to. I'm like, Trinity girl, I know you know these I really actually I hope these words are going in one ear and out the other because that was not a what is he saying? We spend our whole life majority of our life talking or something like that, and so I need someone to talk to.
I mean, I guess he's saying like that's what you do. Like in a relationship, it's like you just sitting on there talking to each other. So if you don't have a conversationalist or someone that you like enjoy talking to, I remember being with a guy that I didn't feel like was as intelligent as I would like him to be, and I remember being like everything's there. You know what I'm saying? He owns multiple properties. He's this. He's tall. He's nice. He's handsome. But damn, I can't talk to this man about shit. And I remember the Uber driver. I was talking to my friend about it, and then my Uber driver was like, "Dump him. You cannot. Your whole life, you cannot. You deserve to be able to have good conversation because that's all this shit is." You know what I'm saying? And so I get it. I get it.
Okay, I just it was I guess it was the way he set it up, but
No, real. I do want to
uh,
say one thing before we get off. Ariana's outfit, it was looking cute. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
was even
Ariana
liking
for
the
the most part she
hair.
be eating down.
Yeah, yeah, no, that reptile outfit, and people was like, "What in the Avatar is this?" Whatever that thing was, that was
I
the
actually
first
like
or second
that.
up. Oh, I hated it. I hated it because I was
Yeah.
thinking the exact same thing. I just didn't have the words, but that meme was speaking for me. But the other thing I also wanted to say about in the recoupling, this is back on Sincere As, he was like, when she was like, I couldn't explore, so it was like I couldn't explore. Everybody was coupled up, or this is couples island. She said something like that, right? His ass someone said, what the fuck is she talking about? Bitch, you know what she's talking about. You know what she's talking about. What are you talking about? What is she talking about?
Yeah,
What are we talking
sincere.
about?
Yeah,
And then
I'm off
Trinity,
it. I'm off it.
yeah,
I'm off it.
Trinity saying this ain't Pity Island when she was talking about
Right.
Caleb. I thought Caleb was about to go after that, but yeah. Anything else on this episode?
I did want to point out Trinity talking about some she ain't getting ugly. She said, "Fuck that, black don't crack." She said, "My people age well,
Yeah.
and that it's not getting ugly over here, baby." And I said, "I know that's right, girl. Prepare to be bad
Yeah.
at all levels of development." And then the other
Yeah.
thing I wanted to talk about was Zach telling Caleb to explore Kata. It's like, free that girl. Free that girl. Cause why are you telling another man to go explore her if y'all just so locked in? And I don't know. I'm starting to feel like maybe Zach don't like Kata like that for real.
That's what the people saying, but I do think that there's something about that. Maybe he did like her. Maybe there is possibly a shift. But I definitely think he gonna be in Casa wilding the fuck out. Like,
Yeah, he
so
ready.
I'm ready. Yeah.
He's
When do they go
ready.
in Casa? Like, I need a date. Give me. Is it Sunday night or is it Monday? You know what I'm saying? Give me the
I don't
time and
even
the
know, but
date.
it's time. It's time, and I need a few people to bring some folks back. And to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, they would serve the Islanders best by putting in one person who is exactly everybody's type.
Absolutely.
Like,
I love that.
give everybody somebody.
Mm-hmm.
cast
And
based
mutual
on what
types, they
these
got to be
people said.
back.
Yes,
They got to also
yes,
like them back.
yes,
Because I ain't
yes.
got no
That too. That
time.
as well.
But yeah.
That as well. But I think that's it for this episode. If you made it this far, go ahead and drop a purple heart in the comments along with your thoughts of her recap and anything that we missed, what you don't agree with, what you do agree with. And if you are on Apple or Spotify, make sure you give us a 5-star rating. On everything else, make sure you follow, subscribe, like, hype, all the things. And find us on Instagram and TikTok at Black Girls Talking TV. And all the notes. Make sure you hit the description for your Love Island t-shirt. And Detroit's future is female gear. And we will catch you for tonight. Bye.
Bye.